Okay, so guess what? Once again, I am here with a pop-up video, not on time as usual, but it is what it is. Y'all be knowing I be having stuff is to do. Okay, so guess what? Anyway, I am here with a pop-up I'll be back.
Check it out. Check it out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, different location. All right, listen. I want to smile, but I can't. I'm so irritated. All right, I was checking my voice, and I didn't know in the second location that it was going to be like this. Anyway, all right, so guys, this is what happened. This is what had happened. So I keep hearing people saying something about the manosphere. Y'all know me, I just get straight to the point, okay? Because I ain't got time for this stuff. And so I was hearing people say, and I said, let me look this up. Let me see what this is. But it was annoying. The whole word and I don't know if I can get y'all straight in here. This is that, and I'm over here. I was going to be in a different spot, but I'm here. And so I'm like, okay, so the whole thing started to annoy me. So I said, well, let me go find out, because it's nothing like dealing with facts. So I was like, the manosphere. I guess I'm saying it right. I don't know. I'm not sure. But if I am, and if I ain't, I don't care, because I don't like it. It's a separation. It's once again another separation. But it just happens to be a separation between them and the women. That's creepy. All right. Anyway, so let me get ugly, like I be doing. Okay. And so I looked this thing up and I Googled it, and it said the manosphere. So I said, well, give me a goddamn definition, because I don't want to just be talking about something I don't know what I'm talking about. And I want it to make sense, because it never does to me any goddamn going wedding. So anyway, it says the manosphere is a collection of websites, blogs, and online forums promoting masculinity. Wait, why do we have to promote masculinity? Okay, if that's what y'all do, okay, do it. Okay, whatever. Then it says, I can't say this word, and I didn't want to just stumble upon. I didn't want to sound crazy, but it's monogamy. I can't say monogamy. That sounds great. In opposition of feminism. So I'm thinking, like, okay, this is the opposite of women wanted to be known, and women wanted to be known for what we're good for who we are, like the most important people on earth. Okay, so this is the opposite, which means that you're combating what it is that we were trying to do. Now that's scary within itself, because I don't understand why, because it sounds like the men are in war with the women. And you would have to ask yourself why. The us that don't mean anything, the us that you're trying to replace, the us that brought your ass into the world, the us that's belittled for some goddamn reason. You see, I should have did an upload. Woosah. It says include men rights activists, incels, men going their own way. Where you going? What happened? I promise. Men going their own way. Pickup artists and fathers' right group. Okay. Now, see, I understand the whole father right thing. That's a whole different goddamn story. Do not try to combine them together. But men going their own way. Where are you going? Calm down, girl. Where you going? We know where your ass came from. But where are you going? Where? Can a man come to this? Let me put some over here. Let me put this over here, because goddamn it, I'll be paying attention to these comments they say or whatever. So I'm gonna put it over here. None. Okay, great. There's people here. You're not commenting, and let me go back to the band. All right, and I will check that periodically. I know this is a total improv, but men, why is it? Okay, this is called the manosphere. I hope I'm saying it right. To me, it's men, fear, us women. Because you are not in battle with the government. That's a hotmess.com. You're not in battle with all these things that are happening, but you're battling women. You have a problem with women? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. So you want us to know that you're macho. We know that. You want us to know that you're strong. We know that. You want us to know that you're a man. We know that. So what is it that you have to prove? And why is it that you're trying to prove it to women? Men, MEN. Why are you trying to prove it to us? So maybe just in case I sound uneducated, because I'm just reading the goddamn Google. Now, people say Google is your best friend. Now, I got some friends, and Google ain't never been one, but okay, I ain't the one to gossip. But it says not strictly to center around, wait a minute, young man, search for connections and truth and control of community. Let me click on that right quick, because they want control of the community. Who took that control away? Because it damn sure wasn't the women. If you think women took your control, let me just talk to you men that's in the manosphere. If you feel as if women has taken your control, then you never had it. You still can do what it is that you do, even though us women, or some women, because I'm not really one of those women that want to do everything that you do. I do know the difference between men and women and roles. I feel like there are roles. I'm not one of those people that say we're equal. I understand that. I'm one to don't think that we're equal, okay? But mentally, it's the reason why I don't think that, because your mental capacity can never rank to ours. Is that what you're fighting for? Are you fighting for rank for mental capacity? You being able to do what it is that a woman is capable of doing in order for you to be here, that is another reason why, that's another reason that are you competing for that? Because I heard doctors is trying to do some stuff where, you will be able to birth children. I think at that point, you'll try to eliminate us altogether. What is it that you're afraid of? What is it that have you wanting to do the opposite of feminism and prove that you masculine and prove that you are you? Do you want full control? Do you want that again? I hate to say again, because I'm not quite sure that you ever even had full control. You just thought that. But is that what you're fighting for? And is that all in this world that you need to be fighting for? Because there's some stuff that's out there and you worried about women? You want to be the opposite of what women has built themselves up to be? Because this doesn't make sense, because you have so many men that's out there stating, what do they say? I want, I like a woman that could do this, and a woman that could pay bills, and make up your mind. Make up your mind. Do you want a woman that can have your back? Do you want a woman that can help with the bills? Do you want a woman that can do this, that, and the goddamn other? Or do you want full control and you want her in the kitchen cooking, doing dishes, and cleaning up after you? See, here's the problem. You want what you want, but you're not ready for what you're about to get. See, because if you tell us that we're supposed to be bearing kids and barefoot in the kitchen, don't expect the other things that come along with that, because the real men back in the days, let me readjust my eyes because I be everywhere. The real men back in the days, they held the house down. They brought home the bacon and we fried it in a pan. See, the thing about it is, with you manosphere men, you think that you're supposed to be that almighty dude only in demand. You want to demand a female what it is she can and what she cannot do. Okay. But then you don't want her to be able to do what it is that she can and can do. Okay. So you have to make up your mind. There's a thin line and you've crossed it over. and over and over. Okay, make up your mind what it is that you want. Do you want us barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, cooking and cleaning and helping you wash your AWS, or do you want us to be able to help you when your backbone breaks and someone needs to pay the bills? What do you want? Because you ain't getting both of them. Pick one. See, that is the problem. You want what you want when you want it. And you done gather this group, these punk, no insults. You've gathered this group and you call it the manosphere against the women. Go out there and fight the goddamn world because there's a war going on. And we ain't it. We're not it. So make up your mind, manosphere, what it is you want out there, and then you come and see if you can battle us. And I'm gonna tell you where you're gonna lose at. You're gonna lose us mentally. You can't do it. See, here's the thing, and women may get upset with me by saying this. This is why I always say that men have a role, women have a role, and if we all played our roles, or maybe combine them together, we would be great. Okay, so I've always said I wasn't sure that I wanted a female president. Know the difference between women. We're emotional creatures. Or we have we feel. And a lot of you men, y'all don't really have that. So some things that women have accommodate the other. Okay. That does make you stronger to be able to make the decisions that women cannot make because of our emotions, and we let those get in our way. But those same things that you're capable of doing that women can't do is devastating and could be somewhat detrimental. So if, let's say, for instance, if there had to be a war, then us women possibly couldn't deal with that because we have feelings, we have emotions, we care, we give a SHIT. We don't want America to go over there and bumming up a whole bunch of children and kids and women that and people, innocent people that didn't do anything. That's our emotions. But we know that there's a politics and everything else that's behind this, that America does have to be protected, whereas to you men can use your non-emotional asses and go over there and say, listen, this has to be done. So we know that everybody plays a part, but what you need to do is not forget that our part is just important as yours. But what you want to do is go grab you a group and stick out your chest and say, oh, the manosphere is here. You want to know something that I thought was sick? And I did post it on my community wall. You guys are so used to disrespecting women, and unfortunately, there's women that's accepting you disrespecting them, and I ain't one of them. I'm liking Lucy. Okay. And apparently, the youth is growing up to adapting themselves to agreeing with the mass. So if there is a mass people saying something, then it must be true. It takes too much time for them to go and dig up history. It takes two. That's why they're getting rid of cursive writing, because they don't want you young people to understand what history is. By the time you get older, you won't be able to read cursive writing. You're going to think it's another language, because that lies your history. So they've already tried to delete history, and it's amazing to me that men is allowing this to happen, whereas to you supposed to be this manosphere man, this dude, and you supposed to lead the troops, and instead you're fighting against the very thing that always had your back. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You know what you don't understand is us women play such a valuable thing, because we've always been there. We've always been the brain behind the actions. Whatever it is that you guys had, let me put that there. Did it again. My bad. Whatever it is that you guys had, we was always there to pick up the pieces. Now, we may not have been able to pick up a log because God blessed you to be way stronger than us, but we was definitely there to make sure you didn't hurt yourself while you was doing it. But see, because every human being needs support. Every human being needs support. Some of them need more than others. There's a lot of weak guys out here. And as I was stating, the younger people, just because you're able to this, and this is my challenge as well. I challenge anybody with a bigger audience, with all these clownery and foolery and fuckery sites that's talking about nothing but I'm gonna get you in trouble, I'm gonna snitch on you, I'm gonna do this, you ain't this, you bald head and you got a fat stomach. All of you guys, I challenge you to actually get on here and say what you have to say to this so-called manosphere. See, because they see us all fighting. They know that this is the way. And what I was about to say was, backtracking, I thought it was so sick that I was on this one person's page channel on YouTube, and I, had a little respect for this fool. And they rushed off because Kevin Selms was coming on. I'm like, wait, he's dead. Okay? These people need a leader so bad. People need a leader so bad. Your Martin Luther Kings, your Malcolm X, your this, that, and the other, they're all gone. People lacked a lot of fathers. And I don't think that that should be anything, because the women were the strongest out of the family. The men went out there and worked. They brought home the bacon. Like I said, we fried it in the pan, and we was always there in the household to make sure our children do this, that, and the other. So the father only popped up and paid the bills and maybe slept and made another baby, okay? Because everybody has a part. These people need a leader so bad that they're willing to worship a dead person. Not just a dead person. Kevin Samuels, I was going to queue up a video and I don't feel like it. And I forgot anyway. This person found out a glitch, but he didn't have to look far. He didn't have to look far at all. You guys are doing it then, you are doing it now, and I think you're going to continue to do it, and it needs to stop. Somebody needs to stop it. Kevin Selms knew that it was a glitch. Women are fighting women. Women are not going together. We already got it bad with being black, but as a female, we've always had it hard. See, that's what makes us strong, okay? Because we've always had it hard, and we've always had to do it the most in order to get to the top. But see, now you have this racism going on, and you have everything in that magnitude. And so you have people that are tapping in on this, and they think they're doing something. They think they're doing something. What they're doing is they're tapping in. They say, look at these bitches. They fighting. They don't like each other. And white people don't like them either. And they done turned all the rest of the races against. So I'm going on that side. You're weak. You're weak. You men, fear us. Okay, you're weak to jump on a side that is profitable, monetary, versus trying to do the goddamn right thing and said, oh, hell no. Because if you were this manosphere and you was a real man and you was all that you claimed to be, you would be protecting us black women, but you ain't doing that. Instead, you want to beat us black women. And in order for you to be there, you want to dismiss us because we're no longer relevant to you. And I don't know how the hell that worked, goddamn it, since we brought your ass into this world, you dusty mofo. I don't know how that worked, but at the end of the day, you want to show your strength, then you want to show us you strong, show your strength against the other people that we fighting, and then come back and beat our ass. Then I might listen to you. Like, damn, this dude just fought the United States. This dude just fought the people that's trying to bring us all down. They went up against them, then I ain't got no chance. But because you such a goddamn wimp and you started with us women who you consider weak, that makes you weaker. So anyway, again, I read this and I got on here and I didn't understand what it was. I read the definition of manosphere, and it just appears that you guys are at war with us women. That makes you a weak ass. There's nothing about that says that you're all this. And any man that jump on that bandwagon, you's a weak ass too. I said it. I do not take it back. Any female that jumps on this, I see the females. I mean, these men Kevin Samuels flat out was so disrespectful And they were trying to change their disposition because of this freaking idiot that got wiped away by a woman. And I think that it was that one lady that's now making y'all black people look stupid as hell because y'all was all with her. And then now she's doing what she do, which is what normally people do. They play like they with you. They get their numbers up, and then when they get their numbers up, then now boom, they come at you. Did that happen? Anyway, is she the one that Kevin Sounds fell on top of, and when he X'd himself out of this world? Anyway. He didn't like you. He made it clear he don't like black women. He really made it clear that he don't give a damn about no woman. And what you do, you went and kissed his ass. If there's any women out there that's going with this man of fear, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And who are you? Who are you? Girl. We some strong individuals. A man could not have went through anything that a woman goes through. Notice how all of our problems. I'm not just ragging, man. I love y'all asses, but I love you if you're a real man. Not this weak ass stuff that I'm coming to encounter with. Men is the problem with every goddamn thing. Just menopause, okay? Yo, menstrual period start with MEN. Menopause start. Mental illness. Keep going and going and going. It all got that MEN in it if it's something like that. Now, once again, I'm not trying to rag on you dudes. I like you and I love me some. I'm just saying it is what it is until it ain't. Until your ass start trying to replace us, which you are not capable of. You didn't bring us here like this. You cannot take us out like this. You could duplicate us, but it'll never be the same. Now, you can do what you do, but until you try to disrespect us, do anything of that magnitude, then you are the problem. And if anybody got to go, it's your ass. And guess what? You can't make another you without us. You cannot. The world doesn't expand. They're already trying to eliminate a whole bunch of goddamn people, and I'm assuming this is the reason why they want to get rid of us women. Because apparently, the last time I checked, they're trying to get rid of us women. And guess who's right there in the front line? Women. Ooh, pick me. I don't like me. I don't like women. I want to be with you, men. Are you girls? Are you women? Are you females that goddamn desperate that you will be right in front of somebody goddamn face and allow them to disrespect you? Dismantle you, anything in that magnitude, and you will stand there and agree. Who are you? What happened?
Are you tired, bored, home alone? Baroque, spontaneous, and know how to make things happen? Have the cure and look no further. You may contact me, and I will respond to you promptly. Listen, the other day, I painted my toenails. I broadcasted and made a huge amount of money. Don't sit around and watch other people make money. Make money for yourself in your own personal space. I want to show you how to do this. Now, there's two ways. You can text me with the number provided in the video, or you can go to GrownFolksCity.com. I want to help you, and I want us all to make money. Let's make money together.
Okay, anyway, so that happened. And in reference to what you just heard, please, people, do not use any of these telephone numbers I'm giving you, which I've given you 3 thus far. Please do not use any of these telephone numbers to call. These are text numbers only unless you have a promo code. If you do not have a promo code and a promo code wasn't sent, there's not going to be a response unless you text. There will not be an answer. Because like I said, in levels from 1 through 4, that is part of what I'm giving them. So thank you so much. If you were to catch this video later, because once again, it was just improv. I just jumped on here like I do, and maybe I'll get organized. I want to also offer a disclaimer to the people that come here and they see this goofy ass bird in the corner. I've already offered an explanation to my people. The more you support, the more I will upgrade. I'm not going to do that for people that's not supporting. Okay. I can make it how it is you want to see it. Because if you want to see it better, then help me make it better. Make this world a better world if we can. Anyway, I want to shout out to the brothers, and I want to shout out to the real men in the world, the real men that's actually doing something to try to fix this situation, because I have talked to a couple of them and they don't like it either. That's because they're real men. They know their part. They're acting their part, and they're doing the things that they can do in order to protect us women. I want to shout you out, salute. And I also, for the women that's not standing for this, again, I challenge the people that's with big audience, instead of you doing all this goddamn beefing and all these other things, I challenge you to actually talk about this in order to let these people know that us women are not going for it. I thank you so much for stopping by. If you came by now, later, or whatever, I thank you for listening. And if I got one person that understands what I'm saying and willing to spread the word and do a show on their own, I challenge you to do that. We need this to stop, because guess what? We're at the point where we need to be together. And I'm talking about Black women, Black men, white women. We all need to be together, because what you don't understand is we are now fighting a bigger beast, and they want to divide and conquer us. See, as long as we fighting each other, our group cannot be big enough to fight their ass. And that's what they're doing. And if you're falling for the tricks is for kids, you silly ass rabbit. Okay. And that's that on that. Thank you for coming, or thank you for watching the replay. Let me know in the comments that you watch the replay and you down for the crown. Okay.